It's 6:36 right now, and this video has taken off on social media again, and there's a good reason for that. Keep watching as we head into the boating season. Wow, look at that. 7 boaters were injured on the Lake of the Ozarks. That was in 2012. This video has lived on as an example of how serious boating safety really is. And Captain Chad Cronster from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office joins us right now from the Net Center. Could you see that video? Have you seen that before?
I have. Scary, isn't it?
It's amazing. I mean, just, yeah, it is. It's frightening.
And the guy driving the boat was seriously injured.
Really? Wow. Well, Memorial Day weekend is here. It's also, coincidentally, or maybe not coincidentally, National Safe Boating Week. What's the message?
Be safe and have the proper safety equipment before you hit the water. You know, not only on the water, be safe in the water. This past month, we've had over 4 children drown in pools this month alone.
That's true. We've been reporting on that and ways to stay safe in the pools the last few days. But as for boating, you sent us some information that there were 700 boating accidents last year. 400 people were hurt. 58 died. I'm talking in the state of Florida.
Yeah, Florida likes to rank #1 in a lot of things. This isn't one that we want to own. This is, you know, boating is dangerous. People don't realize when they're out there, they're operating a serious piece of machinery.
More registered boats in Florida than any other state. That's why we have so many boating accidents, right?
That's correct. You know, sheer numbers alone inherently is the problem. When you have just under 1 million registered boats, that's the next closest state is California at 700,000. So the sheer numbers alone, you're going to have more boats, more accidents.
I said registered. There are probably a lot more boats out there that are not registered, aren't there?
You're probably right.
Yeah. We've got a 911 call you guys sent over of a boating accident that your deputies responded to back in February. Let's listen to it and then talk about it.
Okay, tell me exactly what's going on there.
Okay, we were tubing and the boat kind of went out of control and went over everyone who was on the tube, and he got caught in the propeller. It's kind of like the back of his leg.
Okay. So are you in the river?
Yeah, we're in the river on a boat.
So what's the follow-up on that? What happened after that?
Yeah, the captain operating the boat loses control as he's trying to make sure his inner tuber's having fun flying around. He falls, jerks the steering wheel. The boat immediately turns around and runs over his buddy in the inner tube, and, you know, of course, seriously injures his leg.
Wow, it ran over him?
Ran over him.
Oh, wow. Another thing to consider, to contend with this weekend especially, a lot of people will be out for the first time this season, is drinking on a boat. It's just like drinking and driving, isn't it?
You're exactly right, Russell, and I appreciate you bringing that up. People don't realize that they're careful when they're out at a bar and they're going to, you know, or a party and they're going to be driving a car, but they don't realize it's the same rules apply on the water. They'll grab a cooler full of beer, they're out in the hot sun, and let's hit the boat and let's hit the water and go. And of course, as you can imagine, a recipe for disaster.
I learned something about the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office that I did not know. That was when I was doing the story with the sheriff last week. We put it on this week. That Hillsborough County pretty much patrols the water from above much of the time, don't they? Don't you guys?
We do, in the air and on the water. We have a Marine unit that's out there 24 hours a day doing vessel escorts, out helping other entities, the Coast Guard, the Florida Fish Commission, out there helping them with whatever duties they need, on top of trying to enforce the law when they have time. But they're responsible for a lot of security on the water that people don't realize.
As we leave, and we won't see you until next week, and the Memorial Day will have passed. A lot of people will be on the water this weekend. Just be safe out there, right?
That's it. Be safe and have proper safety equipment. Make sure you have a life jacket on the boat for everyone. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher. If you're out driving around at night, have those navigation lights that you need, and then some type of noise-making device in case your boat breaks down and there's an emergency. You can try to call out for help.
All right. Hey, Chad, thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
You too.